Hey guys, welcome to another video. First of all, let me just say off, sorry about the inconsistency. I had a bit of a PC issue, which didn't allow me to play COD, so I couldn't play it on my PC, so I had to go back to my good old PlayStation, where the majority of this stuff was done, and the gameplay you are seeing is back on my PC, and I promise that I was better with these guns. So, let's get right into the video. Okay, in today's video we're going to be talking about my journey getting in platinum marksman rifles. So, to start off, the EBR, I got that gold a long time ago. So when the crossbow very first came out, I was like, oh, I wonder what gun to use, and I just thought, oh, the EBR is semi-automatic, it's going to make my life easier, so I used the EBR, and throughout of getting the crossbow, I nearly had the gun gold. I needed to do, I think, like 2 of the challenges, which was the 3 kills and the non-attachments. And I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll get the gun gold. And that was back when people used it a lot more. So as soon as I got it gold, and then when Warzone just came out, so I was using it in Warzone with a thermal, and it was actually a really good gun. So it's when no one knew the meta in Warzone, so you could use any gun, frankly, and you can get away with it. So that's what I did, and the EBO was quite fun. So, but yeah, I haven't really touched it since. So I got that gold. So the next onto it, the Karg 98K. That gun, it's one of those guns, like when you're a bit bored, you use it just for nostalgia, because it's a Karg 98K. So when actually trying to get it gold, I was already halfway progressed. So then I was like, oh, this is easy, I'm halfway done already. But no, yeah, it's quite straightforward. All the challenges, all the ones that you expect take the longest, take the longest. I started to get into a rhythm by the end of it, where I would aim for the crouch kills first, and long shots would naturally come. Because I was doing ground war, and I found that ground war actually really helps with doing this challenge, because you're then at longer ranges. Crouching seems a bit more of a norm. But no, the longest took mounting kills, 50 mount kills. And no attachments, because the Karg 98K iron sight, I was absolute dog shit with it, not gonna lie. I was fucking dreadful with it, and I wish I was better with it, so that was a bit of a struggle. But yeah, nothing else really to say about that gun. There was no real issues. It was really fun getting it gold, because you could build a fucking OP ADS speed one, and you could run around like a hooligan, and it would be bloody brilliant. And it was really fun. And then sometimes you had to slurp back down, build a damage build and damage distance, which was quite different with the Karg 98K, because it's a marksman rifle, not a sniper. So I was actually competing against other snipers. That's when I did have stopping power rounds. Obviously, I was competing across map with snipers, and it was really funny actually killing people and hit markering them, because they're just going into a panic and they're like, oh my god, I got shot from somewhere, what do I do? And you're just there like, you're on the map just giggling away. But no, the Mark II carbine, I have a love-hate relationship with that gun. When I first started using it, I was absolute dreadful with it. I really was awful with it. I was missing, I was getting hit markers. I treated it like the Karg 98K, because I thought, oh, it's a marksman rifle, it's semi-auto, it's, well, fucking the cool lever action. So I was just thinking, oh, it's a rifle, I should be able to compete like the Karg 98K. And not gonna lie, I didn't really. So I was actually having to get a bit more closer. So the ground war map, the port one, I forgot it off the top of my head, I'm sorry. That map I found to be perfect for getting the Mark II carbine gold, because it's got a bit of everything. You can get a bit of close, a bit of medium range, a bit of long range. And I honestly, I just ran around like a headless chicken. I had a full damage build with attack light, laser to get ADS time, and a red dot. And that's generally what I used. And it was pretty straightforward. But no, by the time I got into the swing of getting that gun, like understanding it, I found a really good rhythm. I would, as soon as I unlock no attachments, I would do the no attachments first to get it out of the way. So when I get to the 3 kill streaks, and I've got to clean up everything else, I'm already straight away using attachments again, instead of I'm going, oh wait, I've got to get 75 or 100 or whatever attachments without any attachments to then go do it. So I started to get into a bit of rhythm, but no. But that's where it pissed me off, because I was like, oh, I'll get the marksman's rifles, and dumb here didn't do any research. I went balls to the walls. I spent, what, 2 days getting them? Well, these 2 guns gold, so kind of gold a day. And as soon as I got a gold, I was so happy. I was like, yes. And then I looked, and I was like, I haven't got platinum. What's going on? What's going on? And I actually panicked. I was like, oh shit, don't tell me I've got to get the crossbow and the SKS gold. So what did I do? I googled my issues. I was like, why can't I get platinum? And I went on Reddit, and it turns out you had to get the sniper's gold. Yeah, that was a shit show. So I started with the X50 because I don't know. I just find that gun the easiest to use, and I'm using it in the gameplay as you can see, and I feel so confident with it. I feel much confident with the gun. I think it's just the natural sights on it compared to the HDR. So I used that gun, and it took me a little bit. It took me a while to get used to because of I'm not a sniper. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty shit. I'm not the best sniper in the world. So when I was doing that, I was like, ooh, I was missing a lot of shots and whatnot. But when I got to the port map and I was using the X50, and you know the B roof, I camped there a lot. Not gonna lie, I camped like a little bitch, and I camped in line with it. The cranes. There's a crane just in front of it if you're on E side, so it looks onto B roof and then to A spawn. And I would sit there with the X50 and I would absolutely melt people. Like, I would do really well. And I was dropping AC-130 in games, 2 AC-130s, chopper gunners. I was doing really well with it. I was actually quite surprised. So the X50, that I blitzed through that. I really enjoyed it and I was like, yes, I love it. Then I decided to go to the HDR, save the semi-auto for last, you know what I mean. Started using the HDR and I was like, fuck, I'm not getting it. I'm not doing as well as I did with the X50. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop with the HDR before I'm going to enrage myself so much I don't want to get these guns platinum. So I did the Dragunov, and not going to lie, I didn't have many attachments to the Dragunov. So what did I do? I put on a double weapon XP timer for an hour and got on the port map, and I did what I did. And I leveled up the gun pretty quickly, because not going to lie, I camped like a little baby, and yeah, but no, when I saw other people using the Dragunov, because it's not very often you see them. Every time I did, they had different builds. So like a lot of them had the normal barrel, monolithic suppressor, 15-round mag, and then the sniper scope. Where I had the extended barrel, the sniper mag, the 10 bullets. I didn't go for the upgrade. I went for the still. So and then I went for the snipers. I went for the thermal optic, so the zoom in thermal. And then I went for ADS and FMJ. So I had it was a good build. And when I got that gun to 5 attachments, I was doing really well with it. For a semi-auto, I was one-tap body shotting people with a semi-auto. And as soon as I get FMJ on, I was one-tapping people across the map. And I was really enjoying it. But no, I struggled when I had to go do no attachments, obviously. Because that was just hard. Like, that gun's shit. Without any attachments, to be brutal. It's not the best gun in the game. It's probably one of the worst. But no, it did take me some time. But I did persevere on, and I'm so glad that I did. Because I actually had fun using it. But there was one issue I found with all of these guns that I struggled to do. 50 mount kills. To anyone, that seemed like a really easy thing to do. But then you're remembering that you're not the only sniper. And the good places you want to get where you can get the most kills, a lot of other people are going to be there. So mountain's a bit of a tricky one. I found on the Palace map, on D, that D window that allows you to look straight down the road to the A side. That was the best place I got for my mount kills, and it did really well for me. But no, nothing else about the Dragunov. It was a bit annoying, no attachments, as I said, but it wasn't that bad. But the gun that I did struggle with was the HDR. That gun was absolutely dreadful. I couldn't use it. All the other guns took me a day to get gold. This gun, I would have done this in 4 days. So 5 guns, 4 days. When I was doing it originally, I was being really good then. I was on top form. This was, not gonna lie, this was when I was on my PlayStation as well, because of yeah, my PC decided to die, so I had to buy a part to fix it. So not gonna lie, it could just simply because I was on PlayStation, and aim assist is a beautiful thing, and sniping on PC is a lot harder than anything. So when you go see those videos of people sniping on this game, give them props, because it's fucking hard. Believe me, I learnt the hard way. But no, so then I got onto the HDR. I just wasn't having any of it. I don't know what it was. I just really struggled with that gun. It was the last gun. It did take me to get gold. I did the usual thing. As soon as I got do it with no attachments, I did it. And I don't know what it was about, because all the other guns I used the thermal optics and the extender thermal, and I was doing it like a treat. I was absolutely doing really well with it. But as soon as I tried it with this gun, something just happened and I really couldn't do it. Like, there was a big trial and error of that gun. Big trial and error. I think this could be down to the natural sight. That natural, because it's like a little long rectangle with a point on the top. And I don't know, but that really threw me off. And it took me a long time to do. It took me 2 days to get that gun gold. But when I did, oh my god, I was so happy I got it bloody gold. Honestly, I couldn't have been more excited. When I saw it, and I was like, gold, platinum, 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 platinum. I was like, yes! I stopped playing COD then and there. I looked at that gun, and I was so happy. But no, if you do want to do this platinum snipers and marksman rifles, first of all, know that it's platinum snipers and marksman rifles, because you'll be disappointed otherwise. Second of all, ground war will be your best friend. Just because I could have had a good experience on what, but ground war was the best for me. I had a really good experience getting them gold. Not a lot of actual rage as well. When it comes to getting guns gold, I do get pissed off a lot. But no rage with these guns at all, and I was so happy. So yeah, if you want to get them gold, I would suggest ground war, and just take your time. Take your time, because each gun acts differently. And once you master that gun, you'll be a fucking god. But anyway, this is Kaluma. I hope you did enjoy this video. There will be a video most likely tomorrow, because the new DLC is dropping. So your boy's gonna get that Vector. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.